Who is this ghastly man?
Your one and only favorite Muppet. Hello, Booms. It's good to see you again. It's time to try another Would I Lie to You. I finally got some victories. But one of them, I was informed by some people who obviously have been following my channel for quite some time that I had actually watched the vegetable one with Greg Davies before. I think it was part of a long Greg Davies Would I Lie to You compilation that I watched. But good on you guys for pointing it out. So I guess you're right. It technically doesn't count as victory since I've already seen it. I didn't really remember it though, but you know, you guys are right. Didn't really count, so I'm going to try this one. But this one is, Graham sent me this. This is Lee Mack Clears Things Up. That's what it says in the title. So, but it looks like the guy on the left is going to present us with a situation. We're going to determine if he's lying or not. So, I'm always game for these. This is my favorite UK game show. I've been told that game show is not the proper term, but, you know, I guess it's an American term, but it's definitely my favorite thing to react to, even though I stopped it for a while. But I hope you guys enjoy it. Like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want, and let's see not only what the statement is and determine if he's lying, but to see what Lee Mack does in this, because Lee Mack is always good on this show. Here we go.
I once had to go all the way to Bradford just to make a phone call to prove I was in Bradford.
True, right off the bat. You know why? Because there's a woman behind this. You always have to tell them where you are, otherwise you're in trouble. So I believe this 100% already.
Please, team. Okay. What? Why would you have to do that? Why?
Yes.
First of all, where were you living at the time?
I was living in Birmingham.
For what reason did you have to go to Bradford?
To make a phone call.
Okay. Who were you phoning?
Who was my dad, actually.
And your dad lived in?
Birmingham.
Were you living at the family home at the time?
I was, yeah.
You leave your family home to go to Bradford?
Yes.
Phone your father in Birmingham?
Yes.
To prove you're in Bradford?
That's it, absolutely.
What was your reason for being in Bradford?
Well, to make the phone call.
Yeah.
I think it's better if you stay out of it.
Rob, can I just say, we already know why he was there. He was there, we all know, there's no doubt about why he was there. He was there to prove he was in Bradford, to phone his dad. We know that. There's just one tiny, it's only tiny, tiny thing, if you could just, you just get that for me.
Yeah.
And that tiny thing is, what are you talking about?
Yo, I love this dude.
Just that. Once I've got that, the rest of it is all in place. It's just that little thing that I want to know.
All right, I'm working that out.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got it. Why did you need to prove to your father that you were in Bradford?
Sorry, don't, Rob. I said that exact sentence. Don't make it out that I was going, melons!
Sorry, Boobs, I'm gonna let this little mud out. Come on, Nora. I know. You've had enough. You've had enough of my Muppet ass. And I don't blame you. Okay. See, now I'm like, remember at the beginning I said I was like 100% that it's the truth? Now I'm not so sure. Now I'm 50-50, but...
I'm just one of life's natural communicators. I'm able to convey it.
Unless Adol's going to say to me, if only you could say it in a soft Welsh accent, I'd understand. None of that made sense, you interpreting for me.
Could you put it in a Welsh accent and then we could try?
Here we go.
That's right, because Rob's Welsh.
That's it.
Shout out to Wales, man. I swear, from my interaction with people from Wales, y'all are some of the most fun people on earth. I swear.
So the question, Adel.
Yes.
Why? Why were you in Bradford?
Why? No.
to trick me here.
Where were you, specifically? Don't say Bradford. Whereabouts in Bradford were you?
When I called him,
Yes.
I was at the coach station.
Why did he need to know you were at Bradford coach station?
Because that's where I told him I was going.
Why? Where are you going?
I told him I was going to a university open day.
At Bradford?
At Bradford,
Right.
yeah.
Now, am I right in saying that you weren't really going to this university open day? You
Yeah.
were lying to your father.
Yeah.
So you were going to Bradford to
Were you going
pretend
to
you're there.
Bradford at all?
I wasn't intending to go to Bradford.
Where were you intending to go?
Birmingham.
But you were already in
You were in
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
I know.
But you had to go to Bradford because you'd see the number come up on the phone.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
See, now I think he's 100% lying. This is why I love this show. It's like you think I've been y'all have been giving me some shit for how much I care about whether he's lying or not. But it's fun. It's fun to me, you know? Let me enjoy it. Jesus. That's the fun thing. Like, you know, in the beginning you could be like, yeah, well, he's obviously telling the truth. And then as, you know, questions are thrown at him, you're like, holy shit, now I think he's completely lying. I mean, yes, the banner is fun. It's the main reason why people would watch this show. Yes, absolutely. But I think it's like the other half of the fun is trying to figure out whether they're lying or not. It's just me. I don't know, you know. It's just my thing. But I'd noticed that, you know, every time, not every time, but some of the times when I'm doing Would I Lie to You reactions, people are giving me shit for it. But it's enjoyable to me. Let me have my fun. God damn it. Anyway.
What was happening in Birmingham to stop you wanting to go to Bradford?
I wanted to go to a gig in Birmingham.
Music gig?
Yes, that's right. It was an Asian club night. My dad thought I was at an open university day in Bradford. But I was in Birmingham to go out to this club night and I just happened to bump into my dad. And he says, I thought you were supposed to be in Bradford. And I said, I'm on my way. So he goes, get to Bradford.
And when you get there, phone me.
Yeah, make sure you call me.
And you know as you're going, the only reason is because you know the number is going to be recognised, as opposed to phoning from Birmingham and pretending you're in Bradford.
Yeah, because I was worried that he might try and call me back. So, you know, you get to a phone book.
Oh, I see.
And then he goes, let me call you back, son.
What did you do?
I couldn't get back because I'd got a late coach.
Why don't you just go to the Open University, wherever it was?
Well, I want to go to the Open University. I want to go to the club night.
But you're not going to the club night, that's it. You can't go to the club night.
There was no university thing. I'd made that bit up.
Oh, it wasn't even...
You made that up?
Oh, you'd made it up?
Yeah.
So, you're in Bradford.
Yeah.
It's the evening.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Well, basically, so I realised that, you know, what do you do if you're on your own in Bradford? You go and find a fellow Asian, you know. So I went into this pizza place near the station, and I just sort of put on the role of a vulnerable Pakistani student, and just said, you know, I need help and I want pizza.
And he gave you a pizza for nothing.
Not only did he give me a pizza, stroke of luck, he let me stay in a room that night.
Why didn't you just go back to Birmingham?
Because I couldn't get a coach.
It was late.
It was late.
If it was too late, it would be after 10 o'clock or something. So you went to the open day.
There's no open day.
There wasn't.
It's a very
There is no open day.
It's a very
He has told his father...
Exactly.
Can I just say, I'm now all over this.
Yeah.
He told his dad there's an open day. The open day doesn't exist.
In Bradford.
It's only there. It's only there as a lie, so he can pretend he's going to it and spending the night. He wants to go to the Asian club night now. His dad catches him in the street and goes, "Get yourself off to Bradford.
Exactly.
You'll be late." He goes, "Oh yeah, forgotten all about that." He gets on the bus. He goes up to Bradford. He's now going to ring the dad because he knows that he'll phone him back. And then he's now in Bradford. He can't get the bus back. It's far too late. There's no open weekend. But luckily, he's starving, and as we all know, there's one thing that the Asian community like. It's a pizza. And then he goes...
That was fucking brilliant. Oh, man. Lee Mack's going on a rant. A very clear rant, though. But, man, you know, I'm like 50-50 on it now, but I'm going to say he's telling the truth. Just because I can picture that he's got a very strict dad. You know, some people have those. My dad was kind of strict for a while. So I can imagine, you know, like, tell me where you are at all times. Usually I would think that's like a mom thing to do, you know? But I don't know. Everybody's family's different, so I'm just talking shit. But I can imagine him having a very strict dad, you know? So I'm going to go true.
The famous Pakistani pizza!
Can I just ask you, did you like the look of the university? I mean, did it appeal to you?
University!
So, Lee, what do you seem to know did it appeal to you?
University!
All right, so Lee, what do you seem to know it better than him?
Yes.
I think it's true because he threw up a lot of smokescreen tissue, smokescreen.
So he's covering up. I know what you mean.
He told us nothing.
He told us nothing, which is, I think, why it's true.
What do you think, Bob?
I think it's true.
Do you think it's true?
Yeah.
Then I'll go with my team and say
All
it's true.
going for true. OK, Adil, was that true or was that a lie?
Sorry, Dad, it was a true.
That was great. That was one of the better Would I Lie to You clips that I've seen. Lee Mack was... I mean, dude, between Lee Mack and David Mitchell, they make that show what it is, in my opinion. And the host. I really like the host. Brilliant. But yeah, like I said, with the Would I Lie to You reactions that I do sometimes, I find just as much joy in figuring out whether they're lying or not, as I do listening to the humor and the banter. It's just me. I mean, you know, get a lot of comments saying it's about the humor, you muppet. But I like playing along and trying to figure out if they're lying or not too. So I get a lot of joy out of that. So anyway, that was good. Lee Mack was brilliant as always. I wonder who that guy was. He seemed like a nice guy. But it's now that it is true, it's pretty obvious he had a strict dad growing up, so that could be tough. I know I had a friend who had a really strict dad, and it was he hated it. But now that he's an adult, it's like they're best buddies again. So, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reaction. Like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, Boomerites.